It's an honor and a pleasure, home. I hear you real good, man.
Oh God.
It's all love and respect, Hoover. You know what I'm saying?
On Hoover though.
What part of it you were saying, Gumby? You were saying like when they did him and Boo did their response over there when we were talking that you didn't. I ain't gonna say you didn't like or whatever, but it was like it's confusing a little bit. What was confusing to you, brother?
What was confusing to me is that first and foremost, um, everybody that's what I'm saying viewing this situation is in regards to the homies. They're basically trying to make it into a situation where they only have the say so, right? And I peeped out the whole little interview with the homie Boo from Sweetport. Much shout out to the big homie. Shout out to the big homie. And we have a lot of older homies who are saying older and I'm saying their push isn't what it's supposed to be. I'm saying, and that's why I'm here.
Are you talking back in Cali or out here in
I'm
Texas?
talking about around the United States.
Okay, because there's been a lot of flare up going on. But I didn't even want to tap in because I'm like, man, one thing about this thing here, man, we can't have it looking goofy. We
Nah,
got to ball back, man.
but
And
this is the thing because we have other people that are involved in situations that are not from our community. I'm saying and that made it like public, made it internet. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we have to do that. I'm saying this is not our ideal place. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? But this is the place that we can reach the maximum amount of people that are from our community because everybody's watching.
You know,
Everybody love commotion. Everybody love the bullshit.
oh
You
yeah,
already know
you know
that.
what your mama say? Hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass where you up at.
A gang
Here,
right
mama gonna
there.
pull up to the school.
Right there.
If
Gang
you
shit.
showed out in front of them teachers, she gonna pop. Mike, you hear me? She gonna
Shout
pop
out to
your
my
ass.
mama. Shout
Oh,
out to my
without a
mama.
doubt. You
Oh
know that.
God.
That's real talk.
Oh
Well,
God.
let's
Real
go
talk.
back. I had asked Mike and Boo. I asked you, Mike. I was like, "Hey, how you feeling about the internet? What was going on?" And you made a statement, and let's go back on that. And then I think Boo said something also. So let's get there so we can get to it, so we don't have no
You
misunderstanding in
know,
the community.
all right. So I'm addressing, when I said that, I'm like, man, this HGC is Hoover against the Crip, first and
Hoover though.
foremost.
Hoover though. Hoover though.
Then because that's where I'm from. I'm from the 50s, you know what I'm saying? Fine dude. So when the thing was jumping off with the homies, them out of Fort Worth, I'm like, okay, y'all understand they got it twisted. I understand that. But them niggas dying. And I said this thing here, I said, when niggas slide on, they ain't asking you where you from, what you HGC or HCG, they spinning on you.
Oh
So
God.
I said, man, let's sell fix, man. It just all let's get this shit together, you know what I'm saying? You know, so that was my whole big thing right there. Like, man, yeah, I understand that. I understand they got a twist. I understand who gave it to him too. And I don't know how they twist who gave it to him. He was HGC because he come from under Hoover Sound with booting him.
Oh.
See,
See,
this thing about it,
wait. Can I pardon my
you know,
age? Pardon my age, becoming pardon my
yes,
age.
sir.
This is the craziest thing about it. I believe that you were speaking about the homie Rank. Rest in peace.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yes, sir.
see,
Yes, sir.
okay,
The home and rain.
that's who brought it here, right? I'm saying I spoke to,
I,
I'm saying one of the OGs who was that was supposed to be directly under rank, and his explanation on how all of this confusion happened, it really made sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because he basically was sincere and he explained to me how everything had happened. You know what I'm saying? And in regards to that, like it's understandable, but at the end of the day, that's not Hoover. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I
Like
feel
this
with
it's
you. But
716, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's 716. Everybody that's from 716 is official. That everybody's official. Every clique is official. We don't have any outstanding members. You know what I mean? We had a situation in Fort Worth, you know what I'm saying, that it's been wrong by Hoover standards for 35 years, right?
yeah,
And my whole point is that in order for you to be from Hoover, you really have to be from Hoover. You can't have no questions. Like you ain't got no questions. You in Angola, holding the whole thing down,
Been
yeah,
holding it down.
keeping it sharp, the whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no question about you. So therefore, my whole point with me coming out here, because I don't know if you know this, I ended up getting into it with a nigga named Kunta. You know what I'm saying, from Fort Worth, and come to find out that he really ain't even nobody to even be talking to. You know what I mean? So that situation led to a lot of different situations that's been portrayed. You know what I'm saying, you know how Buster get it. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they in
Yeah,
trouble, the first thing they do is they looking for something to deflect what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? My whole
yeah,
thing with
real
everybody
talk.
else is that like you can spend time checking out who I am later on. The whole issue is this right here. Like y'all been banging wrong for 35 years. Like y'all claiming Hoover, but they haven't been recognized from Hoover in 35 years.
Yeah,
That's the real issue right here.
When you saying y'all, you
I
mean in the Fort Worth car?
I'm talking about the Fort Worth or anybody that's claiming they from Fado's Hoover Crip gang. There's no such gang as Fado's Hoover Crip
right.
gang in Los Angeles, California. The big homies is see there's a lineage. I'm saying there's a lineage with animals, human beings. Our lineage, right, came from Big Sam. He brought this down here officially, officially.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because
that's
you
what
heard
put
about
me
who
on.
we, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But just because these dudes heard about who we were in a book or by way of word of mouth or anything like that, that's not the original sauce. You have to be
Yeah,
from the soil. You know what I mean? And this is why I preach to all the different people who are from our community. Just because you live in freaking I can't think of this place. I've been practicing this place all fucking day.
Is it Texas? Is it?
No, it's not Texas. It's
Oh,
in New
okay.
York. It's one of the homies, and he like in upstate New York, right? And when I was in New York, probably, me and Big Chim Chim, HIP, HIP, Big Chim Chim, we was in New York probably like
yeah, OG
on Hoover,
stuff.
on Hoover. We was in
Chim
New York
chim on who?
a few years back, right? But this motherfucker traveled 3 hours on the train just to come hang out with us so he can get the real script. So he can listen and get the real script and take it back where I can't. Oh, my bad. Tootsie Grove. I hope his name is Tootsie. On Hoover. On Hoover. On Hoover.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is that like this is a way of life. Like everybody like, oh, they from a gang, they from a gang. We're not from a gang. A gang is just part of our community.
Yes,
Facts.
that's true.
That's it.
I'm both.
Facts.
Most definitely.
Facts. When you say Rant took it from Rank
Actually
took
rank.
it from Shreveport to Fort Worth. Because I know Sam went. Did Sam he go to Fort Worth? Did Houston? Or how y'all did it,
No,
Mike?
no,
Talk to me.
Sam,
no.
the big
Listen,
homie tell you. Go ahead, big
Sam.
homie.
Listen, check it out. When Sam brought it to Houston, their ranking was out there because you have to understand something. Most dudes from Shreveport, they got a lot of family in Dallas, Fort Worth. So when Rank
Facts.
went out there from up under Sam and Boo them, that's how it got out there. Now I don't know how it got twisted. You know,
Well,
the
see,
HCG,
this is. Let me explain to
but
you. Let me explain to you how it got twisted, bro. Pardon my age. Pardon my age. I don't mean to cut you off, big bro.
yeah, come on,
How it got twisted was because, and I got this from Duke from Fort Worth. OG Duke. Shout out to OG
yeah,
Duke.
okay.
Right. He
Shout
explained.
out to him.
He explained to me that the homie Rank HIP. He brought HCG down there, but he was only down there for a little while. So once
Yeah,
he left, a homie from 11 Deuce, Hoover, Crip
yeah,
gang, is their influence. So all he kept saying
okay,
was Hoover Crip, Hoover Crip, Hoover Crip. So that caught on to the other homies. And they didn't understand the difference between Hoover Gangster Crip,
And Hoover
the struggle that the Hoover Gangster Crips
went through.
to stand on who they was to be from Hoover. They that part, they missed that whole part. You get it? So now they Hoover Crip gangs because of the homies from 11 Deuce. I mean, so that's how that
okay,
situation
all
really
right,
came about. Per the homie Duke from Fort Worth. That's how that situation came about.
So the
okay.
11
Now,
dudes was different from the 5 dudes. That's what they
Well, the
saying.
only thing that was different is that the first off, they're all Hoovers. We all talking about Hoovers. Everybody is Hoovers here, right? The only difference is they say they gangsters, and the rest of the Hoover
yeah,
car is Crip gang, and they stood on that. The Fathers Hoover Gangster Crips, my big homie Chim Chim, my big homie Coke Dog,
Yep.
they stood on that. They stood on Fado's Hoover Gangster Crib. They stood on it to where the big homies from all the other different cliques had to say, okay, you know what? Them niggas is who they is.
Yeah.
That's how they came about. They came with hardship. They came with pain.
Yeah.
Said, we ain't letting no nigga just walk on our gang. The fuck? Hoover gang, though.
So if that's the case, I'm gonna let you talk, Mike. When they saying down here that they Crip gang, it's Five Deuce Hoovers that's saying that, not knowing it's no Five
Yeah.
Deuce Hoover Crip gang set in, but it's 11 Deuce, it's a 9 Deuce, it's a because you say
They from my side.
Yeah,
they
you
really
Hoover Crip gangster.
I'm,
So
I'm Hoover criminal gang. Hoover
Okay.
Crip criminal.
Yeah.
And we gonna get into that as
Hoover
well.
Crip.
okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead, Mike. Let Mike
Go
butter
ahead,
leg.
cause
Go
you
ahead,
got
Mike.
that.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, so I'm listening, you know what I'm saying? But this is the thing with that, you know, so I'm glad that you was able to clear the lane for me, because I ain't know all the ins and outs. I just know Lil Rankin. I know where he came from, you know what I'm saying? So I've been aware of this situation even when I was out there in the street, you know what I'm saying? I got caught up in that shit in TYC, you know, in Texas Department of Juvenile. So I'm most definitely aware of it, you know, and the little scrimmages and everything. And I was like, all I know is from Hoover Sam, cuz what I was put on is Hoover Gangster Crip. And I stood on that. And that's what I've been standing on, you know what I'm saying? And so when you look at something, when Sam brought Hoover down here to the south and it spread it across, it was just Hoover Gangster Crip. Like when you were saying, it's like you always gonna be like, it's Crip, it's Hoover's Crip. They don't understand like it's Hoover first. You know, that's my, you know, it's Hoover first, and whatever you put on with it, whatever OG with it, that's what like y'all deal with that. But I'm Hoover first.
That's
you understand what I'm saying? And I'm
see, a lot of people.
and I'm cripping on.
See, this is the craziest thing about it, because now that I'm in Texas and I'm seeing that a lot of the people who got their knowledge, right? They got their knowledge that's backwards. Even the Five Deuce Hoover Crips, right? They don't press Crip like that because all our enemies are Crip. There's no Five Deuce Hoover Crip that has an enemy that I don't have. We all are the same thing. There's no difference. Like they keep trying to say, "Oh, he's a Crip, he's a criminal." Like if you from Hoover, you are a Crip by proxy. That shit is over with in LA.
Yeah,
it's over with. You the Crip beef, Crip on Crip beef is the biggest beef. They're beef with Crips before they beef with Bloods.
Yeah, I know.
Like this whole shit didn't evolve so far away from where Texas is at. Like they still talking about Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington. Like nigga. At those times when those people, Raymond Washington and Tookie Williams were somebody, we had Hoover niggas that was just as big as they was.
I know. Yeah.
Hoover, real life.
Definitely aware of it.
Come on now.
So
Sam put me on. There's one thing about Sam, when he laced me to the whole story, how everything, you know, that's why I'm standing on the way I do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come half ass. I didn't get it from my colors. I didn't get it from my
oh, shout out to Colors. Shout out to all the homies that's banging for Colors. Oh,
Yeah. He had his chucks all the way to the top laced up, man. Cause Mike put on the whole, like when they came and put it down, man, it was hardly Bloods here. It was hard. It wasn't nothing but a Mexican gang, Cholo. When Mike, I'm a juvenile getting put on through Mike. You feel what I'm saying? Like we go to TYC, do that. I come back home. It's play of Houston and Flip. So it's like, you know, we on to the money now. Mike gone. I don't know these niggas. So shit, guess what? I'm gonna groove with what I groove with. That's why I call Big Bro to even have this conversation. Because I'm not finna get people mixed up in none of that what's going on. Because I think at like 51, 52 years old trying to do some shit that you don't really know what's going on and your chucks half laced up ain't the business.
Ain't the business at all.
Ain't the
and that's
business.
the whole point. You know what I'm saying? My whole point with Percy and the dude
Tune. I hate Tune and all this, man. How did Tune get himself? Mike, I know you don't know
Yeah,
Tune, man, but I like old Tune, man. But I hate he got himself mixed up in all this. Y'all gonna put him on because I heard you say.
Yeah,
Look, Gumby say he gonna put Tune on, man.
Oh, but we just had an interview recently.
okay.
We just had a recent interview. You know what I'm saying? I explained about Tone. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let that slide through the gate.
There
You
you
know
go.
what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go.
You know what
Old
I'm
Tune.
saying?
Yeah, that's
He kind of, he
well to
kind
see
of,
what I
Go
go ahead,
ahead,
go
Mike.
ahead.
Go ahead, Mike. Now go ahead. We know you got limited
No,
time.
but yeah, when I was checking out Tune, I understand he was just seeing something and he seen and he went with it.
Yeah.
It was just like a live topic that was, something that he felt he could
but see,
top on,
this is the
but
thing with a
but
lot of these podcasters, bro. Big bro, like they don't know how far to go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
And
this,
Tune too smart for that. He's a real journalist.
bro,
He should have
listen to
left
me.
it alone after a certain point.
He should have left it. Listen, my whole point is that look, right now it's like that our situation in correcting our community is paying people bills. So they don't give a fuck if we resolve it or not.
Wow.
And I'm not just speaking about
yeah,
Real Tune. I'm
Wow.
speaking about Bob Report and everybody else that's reporting on this, right? And that's not, and to be fair to them, it's fair game, right? It's not their
yeah,
fault that we don't have our people, you know what I'm saying, in
In
line the way
check.
it's
Yeah.
supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to say check because it has a negative connotation because of all the bullshit that's been going on in the
Right.
black.
Facts.
I mean, so, I mean, it has so, but the end result is this right here in regards to tune. I'm saying like and people who are journalists because everybody want to be a podcaster. They trying to separate the journalism from the podcast, and it's all the same thing.
Right.
If you are a journalist, podcaster, vlogger, whatever the fuck you call yourself, you have a human responsibility to report the truth, right? And the
yeah, real talk.
and the moral responsibility to where if this truth that you just discovered is gonna cause more hurt than
Good.
you're supposed to do that lightly. You're supposed to turn it over and let the powers
Yeah,
who's gonna be hurt or who's gonna be helped, let them decide that. You know what I mean? Like he don't have a dog
true,
in the fight.
true.
It looked like he from the set right now, bro. Like he literally dived into
I
all our
already know.
situations. He didn't went to Sweetport. You know what I mean? And like he's a journalist. Like I
Yeah,
keep telling my homies, like this is his job. But at the same time, as a person, you have to have some type of stop button to say, okay, I'm going too far. And not just tone, a lot of these people don't. It's just content. You know what I'm saying? So if you just putting content up, it's just about, you know what I'm saying, how much money you gonna get, how much the check is gonna be. That's what all these dudes thinking about. But they don't really realize that the content they putting up is really adverse to my community. It's
yeah,
adverse to
real,
us.
real talk.
So therefore, now I have to step out here and I have to step out my comfort zone. I have to get criticized from my community, from the haters or whoever it may be, because I gotta stand up. I'm always gonna protect me. I'm always gonna defend my community at all times. I don't give a fuck if it's the slightest. I'm gonna always speak up for mine.
As you should.
Hoover though.
As you should, my
Hoover though.
guy. Mike,
Oh,
when y'all were bringing when y'all first, crunk it up down here, were you aware of these cause see I always when I went to TYC, after you left and things of that nature, man, I was always aware that Fort Worth was like the capital of gang banging
And that's
in
not true.
Texas.
And that's not true at all.
In,
but true. That
in
wasn't
Texas?
true. That wasn't true.
That's
Well, go
not
That
true.
ahead,
wasn't
lace
true.
me up.
Beaumont, See, first off,
The
listen.
thing
Oh,
was,
Wait,
five
wait, wait,
nine,
wait,
yes
wait,
for
wait, wait.
me.
hold on,
See,
hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let the homies. Pardon my age. Go ahead, Big Homie. Go ahead. Speak, Big Homie.
All right, hold on. Listen, what I'm saying is this: they were not. When DJ Quick and them said about that got them popping. We was there. Now in Beaumont, 5'9" Hoover Gangster Crips, they was over there.
Show
Who?
Crim
I
Gang.
hope.
Yeah,
See,
what?
this is part.
I mean, 5'9" Hoover Gangster Crips.
Well, they
Five
changed
round
the
crib
crims.
now.
They crims,
But
yeah.
see, this is what I'm saying. That none of that don't matter. Listen, let me pardon my age.
All
Pardon my
right,
age, Big Homie. Listen to me. Let me just explain to
come
y'all.
on.
if you're not from LA, you're not gonna really understand this, right? No
Yeah.
matter if you're, let's just take, if you're from Five Deuce Hoover Crip Gang, right? Excuse me, I
Mm-hmm.
pardon my age, 'cause there's no such thing. If you're from Five Deuce Hoover Gangsta
Yeah.
Gangster
Crip,
Crip. There you go.
Gangsta Crip, right? Listen to me. The
Yeah.
Crip is symbolic. Let me explain to you, because I'm from Nine Deuce Hoover Crip Gang, right? Nine
Mm-hmm.
Deuce Hoover Criminal Gang. The C is interchangeable. When you go to prison, they're gonna put on your record, Mike D, Five Deuce Hoover Crip Criminal. We both. That doesn't even, the last name is not even what we pushing. We're only pushing Hoover Street. If you tell anybody in the
Yeah.
world that you're from Hoover, you're gonna get treated no matter treated the same way if you're a crip or criminal. So we don't even
Right.
like. So that's like bullshit to us. That's like a cop out. Oh, they
Yeah.
criminals. We crips. I don't give a fuck if a homies from Five Deuce get into it with a nigga that I don't give a fuck who he is. We into it with that nigga.
Yeah.
We don't play like that.
That's what
Without a-
Mike was saying.
We don't do that.
Yeah. That's what
That-
Mike was saying. That's all he was saying was that right there in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Do that.
That's
When the enemy
That's
come-
where I'm at. You know.
It's gonna be that.
That's it and that's all.
Yeah.
So we don't let the inner bullshit these niggas see. Only a nigga that's not really from Hoover or not really tuned in to Hoover, they'll use that as a cop out. Oh, he's from no, I
Yeah,
fuck
'cause
where I'm from Hoover. First and foremost, you can call the land, you can call Tennessee, you can call everywhere and check on who I am, right? On Hoover. So stop
Yeah,
worrying
that's
about who I am
first.
and let's deal with this motherfucking issue.
Yeah.
Come
Real
on now.
talk.
Oh, you preaching
Real
now.
talk. That's what I'm saying.
You
You know
preaching
what I'm
now.
saying? That's why I'm that with you, cuz. Real talk.
And the only thing that
You
really
know.
make it look bad on everything is that you're not seeing blood sets on here airing their business side.
Because see, they're not as big as we are. Like the blood sections, right? This is we don't really have any issues in our community like this. Because see, when I grew up, Hoover was a dictatorship. The big homies told us what to do. So it wasn't no mistakes. Now
Yeah,
it's a
real talk.
democracy and everybody got an opinion. Bitch, you ain't even killed nobody. You ain't even going to hell. But you got say so? Shut the fuck up, punk. Where you at, big homie? Where you at? Angola?
Yes, yes, sir.
On
Yes, sir.
Hoover.
He in
35
hell
years.
On
right now.
Hoover. On Hoover. But niggas out here that ain't
Yeah.
never done nothing. They went to jail for some burglaries or some dope type shit. They popping it like they really was the ones. Like,
How-
come on, bro.
What year you fell, Mike?
91.
Oh God, oh
And
God.
what year is this year? 2025.
God is great though.
You
He's finna
feel
be
it?
26.
On
Yeah,
Hoover.
God is great, without a
Oh,
doubt.
staying strong,
Oh,
nice,
he be
sharp,
back.
all that. Right
And-
now, bust down.
Yeah.
Right now,
Oh,
bust
he
down.
busting down
On
right
Hoover,
now.
right now.
Oh, he
Stop
busting
playing.
down.
On Hoover, real
Knowledge
Hoover nigga.
and bust down.
Real
Ain't gonna
Hoover
whoop
nigga.
your ass right now.
Bust
At
down.
50
I wasn't
plus.
even talking about busting down. Exercise.
Yeah.
Bust down is bust a nigga down when you see a nigga blood run and it's yard down. Everybody got to get down. On Hoover, real Hoover
Yeah.
nigga, real Hoover nigga. Right now.
Yeah, real talk.
See, the whole thing about it is that, see, I came out here and my approach, right, was kind of soft. Like, they keep telling me I'm bullying people and I'm doing this and I'm not bullying anybody. You can never be bullied. The truth is never disrespectful, bully, or anything. It's not any. The truth is just the truth. It's not good or bad. It's just the truth. It's about how you perceive the truth.
Man, when I seen you and Kunto now, I said, oh, Lord, because I ain't never seen Kunto not really get active like that. He just kind of like, I was like, damn, Kun, what's going on? But then as I started doing more history, I said, okay, well, maybe he was accepting the wrong in the situation.
But that's see, this is the whole thing about it. Like, I've been talking to Kunta for a long time on the phone already. This is why I can't understand. I can't really understand the succession of where we are right now, right? Like, I've been talking to Kunta for probably about like a year or so already. You know what I'm saying? On the phone. I'm saying, trying to hash all of this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Behind scenes. But the whole time, he's not even nobody that I need to even talk to, right? He don't have any authority to do anything, from my understanding. I'm not from Texas, so
Right.
I'm just going by what Texans is telling me. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever met L.A. Ron?
Me personally, no, I haven't met that wrong.
Man, because I'm just trying to figure out why. Yeah, like you say, if Kunta, I mean, what I know of Kunta, I don't know him personally, that I've heard he is somebody, but why didn't they contact you with somebody that was somebody so that I guess what
Well,
you
what
wouldn't
it
have no
is
business
that,
to talk to LA
but
Ron.
see,
He
this
and Hoover business.
on Hoover he and then, but see, this is the whole thing with that. See, the homies in Fort Worth are under the impression of a Crip utopia, meaning that all the Crips get along and they're gonna have a picnic on Crip Street and all this other bullshit, right? But the reality of that is this: we're from Hoover, and if you're from Hoover, you have to at least know who your enemies are, right? L.A. Ron, real name is Fish from 7-6 East Coast, right? A whole,
Okay. He
a
from East,
whole. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Big Homie.
no, I'm saying he from East Coast.
7-6 East Coast. Mortal enemies to
Okay.
Hoovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mortal enemies to Hoovers, right? So if this is the man that laced you on how to be a Hoover, your group.
Okay. I can see now I get your frustration. Okay, now it makes sense
You
because
got an enemy that taught you how
how
to
to
be
be
Hoover.
yeah.
This
So
is why.
It's like your
I can see your
it's
frustration
like your
now.
bro.
enemy
Yeah.
teaching you. It's
Yeah.
like your enemy teaching you about your God,
Come on,
huh?
Yeah,
man, come
that's
on, bro.
I
Right? So
get it
this
now.
is our frustration in the city, right? We have people who saying, "Oh, well, we this, we that, we this, that, and the other," and they stance is they stand, and this is the craziest thing about it. We never came out here. You know what I'm saying, because I'm the person that personally came. I never came out here with any rah rah, any extra shit. I just call a ball, a strike a strike. What me and Kunta had an issue with, right? Me and Kunta had an issue with him protecting a nigga or speaking up from a nigga that's in our business. They saying LA Ron, oh, he wasn't in Hoover business. He wasn't. This man that went a whole parable, right? He talks in parables, right? He went a whole parable about the secession of Hoover. Talking about, oh, they was Crips and then they changed. I was in such and such when I heard they wasn't Crips no more and such and such. That ain't none of your motherfucking business. What are you on the internet talking about us for? Talk about what you
Yeah.
had
Real
going on.
talk.
Facts.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Talk
just
about
saying,
you and
like,
your
so
homie.
now Fort Worth, right? They're taking me telling a nigga that ain't got no business in our business, not advising them, not talking about anything that got to do with our section. He don't have any business, and he knows this.
But I'm gonna show you something. But see, whoever feeds you, that's who you protect.
On Hoover, and I ain't even got to
From
that
what
part
I'm
of it.
hearing, right?
I didn't even
I
got to this
already
stuff.
know that. I
What
went check. I
go
went
ahead,
check
Mike.
on this something. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? That if this niggas who was feeding them, who was putting them on, who so and they don't know the politics of LA, so they don't much see that. All they see is a nigga with a sack, and they coming out of fucking party.
Yeah, so he was
You know
putting
what I'm
that
saying? So
work
they don't
down
know.
there.
They don't.
I mean, that's
So,
like,
but the thing about it, listen to me, OG.
sorry.
If I don't know the politics at all, I don't know no backstory. All I know is what I got, and a nigga from LA, and I'm looking up to niggas from LA. They bringing this shit down. Whatever he say is really law, man.
That's law.
Cause I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know no
Yeah, I
better.
don't
Yeah,
know.
you
And the
can't.
worst part
I
about
don't know.
it's been 35 years, right? It's been 35
Yeah, this
years.
is Gumby. Checking ain't cheating. It's only cheating if you ain't checking. Gang